Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. We all know that practicing Stoicism can lead to a more balanced and fulfilled life, but there are some habits that can hinder our progress on this path. So, in today's video, we'll be discussing 10 anti-stoic habits to delete from your life right now. Habit number 10, and this is a big one: complaining without action. It is a common stumbling block on the path to embracing a more stoic lifestyle. Stoicism, rooted in ancient philosophy, teaches us to direct our attention to what we can control and accept the rest with equanimity. Let's delve into the adverse effects of this habit and explore the transformative power of proactive measures. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "If it's endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining." Stoicism, with its pragmatic approach to life, underscores the significance of recognizing our sphere of influence. Complaining about circumstances beyond our control not only proves futile, but also exacts a toll on our mental well-being. It's akin to carrying a burden that, rather than lightening with each complaint, grows heavier, casting a shadow over our daily experiences. The antidote to this habit lies in a shift of perspective. Rather than fixating on elements we can't change, Stoicism encourages us to divert our attention to actionable steps. Consider the scenario of being stuck in traffic, a situation ripe for complaint. The Stoic response involves acknowledging the circumstance, understanding it's beyond our control, and then channeling that energy into positive action. Use the time to listen to an audiobook, learn something new, or practice mindfulness, turning a potential source of frustration into an opportunity for personal development. Taking positive action serves as a catalyst for change, embodying the core tenets of Stoicism. It's about actively shaping our reality instead of passively succumbing to it. This doesn't entail turning a blind eye to challenges or injustices, but engaging with them constructively. In real-life terms, consider the workplace. Complaining about a heavy workload without taking action may lead to stress and burnout. A Stoic approach involves acknowledging the workload, understanding its external nature, and then devising a plan to manage time efficiently or delegate tasks. This proactive stance transforms a potential source of dissatisfaction into an opportunity to enhance organizational skills and resilience. In conclusion, breaking the habit of complaining without taking action is a pivotal step towards embracing a more stoic way of life. As we navigate the complexities of our modern world, let's internalize the wisdom of the Stoics, focusing on what lies within our control and taking affirmative steps to shape our destiny. It's not about eliminating challenges, but transforming them into opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. This is a tough one to break, but before we tackle the next habit, let me know in the comments if you've ever caught yourself complaining without taking action. Habit number 9, comparing yourself to others. Constantly comparing yourself to others is a habit that can easily lead to dissatisfaction and hinder your personal growth. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." Stoicism, an ancient philosophy with timeless wisdom, emphasizes that our worth is intrinsic and that each person's journey is unique. It's crucial to break free from the cycle of comparison and instead appreciate your individual progress and achievements. In a world driven by social media and external validations, the habit of comparing ourselves to others is more prevalent than ever. The constant exposure to curated images of success and happiness can create unrealistic standards, making it tempting to measure our success against others. However, this habit only breeds discontent, as there will always be someone seemingly doing better. Stoicism teaches us a valuable lesson. Our worth is not determined by external factors or the achievements of others. Each person's journey is distinct, with its own set of challenges and triumphs. Embracing this perspective allows us to appreciate the uniqueness of our path and recognize that comparing ourselves to others is an exercise in futility. Deleting the habit of comparison begins with a conscious effort to shift your focus inward. Instead of measuring success by external standards, take a moment to reflect on your personal growth and accomplishments. Celebrate the progress you've made, no matter how small, and acknowledge the challenges you've overcome. This shift in mindset cultivates a sense of gratitude for your journey. Realize that everyone faces their own battles and successes, and what may seem like perfection from the outside often conceals a complex reality. The more you appreciate your own journey, the less the success of others will impact your sense of self-worth. Start by setting realistic and personalized goals that align with your values and aspirations. Monitor your progress based on your objectives rather than external benchmarks. This proactive approach not only empowers you to take control of your journey, but also fosters a positive and constructive mindset. In essence, deleting the habit of comparing yourself to others is a liberating act. It frees you from the chains of external validation and allows you to embrace your unique path with all its intricacies. As you focus on your personal growth and achievements, you'll find contentment in the journey itself, recognizing that your worth is not determined by how you measure up to others, but by the authenticity and resilience you bring to your own life. Before we explore the next habit, take a moment to reflect. What's one thing you appreciate about your journey without comparing it to others? Drop it in the comments below. Habit number 8. Overthinking the past and future is a common stumbling block that can hinder our ability to fully embrace the present moment. Stoicism, a philosophy that places great value on living in the here and now, teaches us to release the shackles of past mistakes and the anxieties of an uncertain future. It's a call to let go of the past, cease worrying about the future, and instead immerse ourselves in the richness of the present. Epictetus' famous saying about overthinking gives us best understanding about overthinking and anxiety. He said that things don't hurt us. Instead, it's our judgments and overthinking towards the things that hurt us. Dwelling on past mistakes is like carrying the weight of unnecessary baggage. The Stoics, with their pragmatic approach to life, recognized that continually revisiting our errors does little to alter the course of history. Instead, it robs us of the opportunity to appreciate the current moment and hampers our capacity to learn and grow. By letting go of the past, we unburden ourselves, creating space for new experiences and insights. Equally detrimental is the habit of worrying incessantly about the future. While planning and preparation are essential, excessive worry only serves to cast a shadow over our present joy. Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, urges us to shift our focus from the uncertainties that lie ahead and concentrate on the actions we can take in the present. By doing so, we reclaim the power to shape our future while savoring the beauty of today. Living in the present moment doesn't mean neglecting responsibilities or dismissing the lessons of the past. It's about finding a balance that allows us to appreciate the richness of the current experience. Take a moment to observe the world around you, engage in meaningful conversations, or immerse yourself in an activity you love. The present, after all, is where life unfolds. The Stoic principle of living in the present is not a call for recklessness, but rather a mindful approach to life. It encourages us to appreciate the fleeting nature of time and make the most of every moment. By letting go of the past and releasing the grip of future anxieties, we create a space for contentment, gratitude, and a deeper connection with our surroundings. So, as we navigate the complexities of life, let's heed the Stoic advice. Let go of the past, stop worrying about the future, and focus on the here and now. Embrace the present with open arms, and you'll find that the more you immerse yourself in the richness of the current moment, the more fulfilling and meaningful your life becomes. While we move on to the next habit, take a deep breath and focus on the present moment. Share how it felt in the comments. Habit number 7, seeking external validation. The habit of seeking external validation, our dependency on others to affirm our worth, is a common yet precarious behavior that can significantly impact our well-being. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in self-discipline and self-reliance, underscores the importance of finding intrinsic value within ourselves. It's a call to break free from the relentless pursuit of approval from others, urging us to delete this habit and instead concentrate on being true to our principles. You might have heard about the famous quote of one of our beloved Stoic hero Epictetus. He said, "Seek not good in external things, seek it in yourselves." And he is so right. Relying on external validation creates a fragile foundation for our sense of self-worth. The Stoics, with their emphasis on inner strength, recognized the inherent risks in seeking approval from others. The external validation we receive is often unpredictable, fleeting, and beyond our control. Depending on it for a sense of worth can lead to a perpetual cycle of seeking approval, which may never bring lasting fulfillment. Stoicism encourages a profound shift in perspective, to look inward for validation rather than outward. By finding value within ourselves, independent of external opinions, we cultivate a resilient sense of self-worth. This doesn't mean dismissing constructive feedback or support from others, but rather embracing it as a complement to our inherent value. Deleting the habit of seeking constant approval involves redirecting our focus towards our principles and values. Instead of measuring our worth by the opinions of others, let's prioritize living in alignment with our beliefs. This shift empowers us to make decisions based on our principles, fostering authenticity and integrity in our actions. Consider a scenario where a decision must be made at work. The Stoic approach involves considering your principles and making a choice that aligns with them, rather than solely seeking validation from colleagues or superiors. This not only reinforces your sense of self, but also builds a reputation rooted in authenticity. Furthermore, focusing on being true to your principles fosters a sense of internal validation. When our actions align with our values, we experience a deeper satisfaction that doesn't rely on external recognition. This inner strength becomes a constant source of support, guiding us through challenges with resilience and self-assurance. In conclusion, the habit of seeking external validation is a potent force that can undermine our self-worth. Stoicism invites us to break free from this cycle, encouraging us to find value within ourselves and delete the constant pursuit of approval from others. By focusing on our principles and embracing authenticity, we forge a path to lasting fulfillment and genuine self-confidence. Habit number 6, fear of failure, often holds us back from taking risks and realizing our full potential. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in resilience and practical wisdom, challenges us to redefine our perspective on failure. Instead of viewing it as a setback, Stoicism encourages us to embrace failure as a natural part of life, an opportunity for growth and a stepping stone toward success. Deleting the fear of failure is a transformative shift that empowers us to take risks and learn from our experiences. In the Stoic worldview, failure is not a mark of inadequacy, but rather an inevitable aspect of the human experience. Recognizing this fundamental truth allows us to release the paralyzing fear associated with potential setbacks. When we view failure through the Stoic lens, we understand that it is not a reflection of our worth, but an indication that we are pushing our boundaries and venturing into uncharted territories. Epictetus once said, "Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems." His quote resonates with everyone among us, isn't it? Deleting the fear of failure is akin to unlocking a door to personal and professional growth. It liberates us from the constraints of our comfort zones, enabling us to take risks and pursue goals that might otherwise seem daunting. Stoicism invites us to approach failure with a mindset of curiosity and resilience, seeing it as a valuable teacher rather than an insurmountable obstacle. Embracing failure as an opportunity for growth is a fundamental tenet of Stoicism. When we encounter setbacks, we gain insights into our strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. This knowledge becomes a powerful tool for personal development, guiding us toward more informed decisions and enhancing our capacity for adaptability. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to view failure as a stepping stone toward success. Each setback is a lesson that propels us forward, equipping us with the experience and resilience needed to navigate future challenges. Rather than fearing failure, we learn to appreciate it as a critical component of the journey toward our goals. Consider a professional scenario where a project doesn't go as planned. Instead of succumbing to the fear of failure, a Stoic approach involves analyzing the situation, extracting lessons, and leveraging those insights to improve future endeavors. This proactive mindset not only mitigates the negative impact of failure, but also positions it as a catalyst for future success. In conclusion, deleting the fear of failure is a transformative shift that aligns with the Stoic philosophy. By embracing failure as a natural part of life, an opportunity for growth, and a stepping stone toward success, we liberate ourselves to take risks and navigate the uncertainties of our journey. This Stoic perspective empowers us to cultivate resilience, learn from experiences, and ultimately achieve a more profound and enduring success. Habit number 5, resisting change. Resisting change is a common inclination that often stems from the fear of the unknown. However, embracing change is a fundamental aspect of a fulfilling life. Stoicism, a philosophy grounded in wisdom and resilience, encourages us to shift our perspective on change. Instead of fearing it, Stoicism teaches us to welcome change as an inevitable force and an opportunity for growth. Deleting the habit of resisting change enables us to adapt and thrive in the face of life's uncertainties. Stoicism acknowledges the universal truth that change is an intrinsic part of life. Whether in our personal or professional spheres, change is constant and, more often than not, beyond our control. Recognizing this reality allows us to relinquish the grip of resistance and adopt a more adaptable mindset. Deleting the habit of fearing change is not about passively accepting whatever comes our way. Rather, it involves a proactive engagement with the evolving circumstances of life. Stoicism guides us to view change as a catalyst for personal development and an avenue for discovering new opportunities. By doing so, we transform the fear of the unknown into a mindset of curiosity and resilience. Embracing change, according to Stoicism, is not a sign of weakness but a testament to our ability to navigate the complexities of life. Change provides us with a canvas on which we can paint the tapestry of our personal growth. Instead of viewing change as a threat, we can see it as a series of unfolding chapters, each offering valuable lessons and experiences. In practical terms, deleting the habit of resisting change involves developing a sense of flexibility and adaptability. Rather than clinging to the familiar, we learn to adjust our sails when the winds of change blow. This approach not only diminishes the anxiety associated with change, but also positions us to harness its potential for positive transformation. Consider a career change or a relocation. Stoicism would encourage us not to fear the uncertainties that come with such shifts, but rather to approach them with a mindset of adaptability and resilience. By doing so, we can uncover new facets of our capabilities and open ourselves to previously unseen opportunities. In conclusion, deleting the habit of resisting change aligns with the Stoic philosophy, empowering us to embrace the inevitable ebb and flow of life. By viewing change as an opportunity for growth and learning, we foster a mindset of adaptability that allows us not only to weather the uncertainties of life, but also to thrive in the face of them. Stoicism teaches us that far from being a threat, change is a constant companion on our journey towards personal development and fulfillment. Habit number 4, excessive materialism. The relentless pursuit of possessions often blinds us to the deeper values that contribute to a meaningful and fulfilling life. Stoicism, a philosophy that places virtue at the forefront, reminds us to reassess our priorities. Deleting the habit of excessive materialism is a liberating step that shifts our focus from external wealth to inner fulfillment. Stoicism teaches us that the true measure of a person lies not in the abundance of possessions, but in the cultivation of virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. While material possessions can provide temporary pleasure, their significance pales in comparison to the lasting fulfillment derived from living a virtuous life. Deleting the habit of excessive materialism involves a conscious choice to detach our sense of self-worth from external possessions. Stoicism encourages us to recognize that the pursuit of material wealth often becomes a burden, trapping us in a perpetual cycle of acquisition without delivering lasting contentment. By freeing ourselves from this cycle, we create space for values that contribute to our inner well-being. Valuing virtue over material possessions doesn't mean rejecting the material world altogether. Stoicism promotes a balanced perspective, acknowledging the necessity of material goods but emphasizing that they should serve as tools to enhance our lives, not define our worth. By adopting this mindset, we become less dependent on external markers of success for our sense of fulfillment. In practical terms, deleting the habit of excessive materialism involves mindful consumption and intentional living. Rather than succumbing to the societal pressure of accumulating more, Stoicism encourages us to assess the true value of our possessions and to focus on what genuinely contributes to our well-being. Consider the act of decluttering, a tangible step towards minimizing excessive materialism. By letting go of unnecessary possessions, we not only create physical space but also a mental and emotional decluttering. This aligns with Stoicism's emphasis on simplifying our lives to make room for the pursuit of virtue and inner fulfillment. In conclusion, deleting the habit of excessive materialism is a transformative journey towards aligning our values with the wisdom of Stoicism. By recognizing the primacy of virtue over possessions, we liberate ourselves from the burden of constant acquisition and open the door to a more meaningful and fulfilled life. Stoicism invites us to focus on what truly matters, fostering a sense of contentment that transcends the transient allure of material wealth. Habit number 3, constantly seeking comfort. Constantly seeking comfort is a common tendency that often inhibits personal growth and resilience. Stoicism, a philosophy grounded in principles of virtue and resilience, challenges us to confront this habit. Deleting the inclination to seek comfort at all costs is a transformative step that opens the door to new experiences and challenges, contributing significantly to our overall growth. It would be unfair not to highlight Seneca's most famous saying here about seeking comfort. He said that it is not the man who has little, but he who desires more, that is poor. Stoics advocate for stepping out of our comfort zones as a means to foster personal development. The comfort zone, while providing a sense of security, can become a restrictive cocoon if we remain within its confines for too long. Stoicism encourages us to embrace discomfort as a catalyst for learning, adaptability, and increased resilience. Deleting the habit of constantly seeking comfort involves a shift in mindset, recognizing that genuine growth occurs outside the realm of familiarity. The Stoic philosophy challenges us to willingly expose ourselves to challenges, uncertainties, and situations that stretch our capabilities. This intentional discomfort becomes a crucible for forging resilience and strength. By stepping out of our comfort zones, we expose ourselves to new experiences that broaden our perspectives, This may involve taking on new responsibilities at work, pursuing a hobby that challenges us, or engaging in conversations that push us beyond our intellectual boundaries. Each of these experiences contributes to personal growth and cultivates a mindset of adaptability. Stoicism doesn't advocate for perpetual discomfort, but rather for a balanced approach. It acknowledges the value of rest and relaxation, but warns against the detrimental effects of prolonged comfort-seeking behavior. The intentional embrace of discomfort becomes a training ground for life's inevitable challenges, fostering a sense of preparedness and mental fortitude. Consider the example of public speaking, a situation that often induces discomfort for many. Stoicism would encourage us not to shy away from such opportunities, but to embrace them willingly. By doing so, we develop valuable communication skills, overcome fear, and build resilience, all crucial components of personal and professional growth. In conclusion, deleting the habit of constantly seeking comfort aligns with the Stoic philosophy's emphasis on resilience and personal growth. By intentionally stepping out of our comfort zones, we expose ourselves to new challenges and experiences that contribute to our overall development. Stoicism reminds us that true strength is cultivated in the face of discomfort, and by embracing this principle, we open ourselves to a journey of continuous learning and self-improvement. Habit number 2, blaming others. It is a counterproductive habit that often hinders personal growth and resilience. In alignment with Stoic principles, taking responsibility for our actions is emphasized as a cornerstone of a virtuous life. Deleting the habit of blaming others is a powerful step toward empowerment, allowing us to take control of our destinies and extract valuable lessons from our mistakes. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a sense of self-awareness and accountability. Blaming others for our circumstances or failures undermines this crucial principle. Instead, Stoicism invites us to reflect on our actions, choices, and responses, recognizing that we have agency in shaping our own destinies. Deleting the habit of blaming others involves a conscious shift in mindset. It requires acknowledging that while external factors may influence our circumstances, our reactions and decisions are within our control. This intentional shift empowers us to take responsibility for our lives, fostering a proactive approach to challenges. Stoicism teaches us that by blaming others, we relinquish control over our own narratives. It's a disempowering act that places the responsibility for our happiness or success in external hands. Deleting this habit allows us to reclaim that responsibility, steering our lives in the direction we desire. Taking responsibility doesn't mean denying external influences or avoiding collaboration. It means acknowledging our role in any situation, understanding the choices we've made, and actively working towards positive outcomes. Stoicism reminds us that true strength lies in our ability to respond thoughtfully, even in challenging circumstances. Consider a workplace scenario where a project faces setbacks. The Stoic response wouldn't involve pointing fingers, but rather engaging in a constructive analysis. By taking responsibility for our contributions to the situation, we open the door to collaboration, learning, and improvement. As we approach the final habit, let me know in the comments how accountability has positively impacted your life. Your insights might resonate with someone who's on a similar journey. And finally, habit number 1, ignoring the power of gratitude. Ignoring the power of gratitude is a habit that can diminish our overall well-being. Stoicism, with its emphasis on appreciating the present moment, teaches us to recognize the value in what we have. Deleting the habit of taking things for granted and actively cultivating gratitude can profoundly impact our perspective, fostering contentment and enhancing our overall sense of well-being. Stoicism encourages us to shift our focus from what we lack to what we already possess. By cultivating gratitude, we acknowledge the positive aspects of our lives, no matter how small. This intentional shift in perspective aligns with Stoic principles, emphasizing that true contentment arises from appreciating the present rather than dwelling on perceived shortcomings. Deleting the habit of taking things for granted involves a conscious effort to recognize and express gratitude for the elements of our lives that often go unnoticed. It's about cultivating an awareness of the small joys, the supportive relationships, and the opportunities that enrich our daily experiences. By doing so, we unlock the transformative power of gratitude. Gratitude is not just a passive acknowledgement, it's an active practice. Stoicism teaches us to express our appreciation, whether through reflection, journaling, or directly conveying our thanks to others. This intentional practice deepens our connection to the present moment and nurtures a positive mindset that extends beyond momentary circumstances. In practical terms, cultivating gratitude can involve daily reflections on the positive aspects of our lives. This might include acknowledging the support of friends and family, recognizing personal achievements, or finding joy in simple pleasures. By consistently integrating gratitude into our routine, we train our minds to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Consider the example of a challenging day at work. Instead of dwelling on the difficulties, a Stoic approach involves acknowledging the positive aspects, the support of colleagues, the opportunity to learn, or the satisfaction derived from completing tasks. Cultivating gratitude in such moments not only enhances our resilience, but also contributes to a more positive and balanced outlook. So, there you have it, folks, 10 anti-Stoic habits to delete from your life right now. Remember, practicing Stoicism is a journey, and eliminating these habits will bring you one step closer to a more fulfilling and balanced life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share it with someone who might benefit. Until next time, stay stoic and stay awesome. Thanks for watching.